Welcome back to another video. So today I am back to actually have a discussion. We're not here for another chapter review. We're actually going to be talking for a little bit. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I have not talked about Dragon Ball Super at all for the last few months, ever since chapter 91, which has gone into somewhat like me getting my channel getting taken down a few times and stuff like that. But I've recently not been loving the Dragon Ball Super chapters that have been coming out because it's a retelling arc. So right now, if you don't know, ever since chapter 91 of Dragon Ball Super, we are currently on chapter 97, by the way. Keep this in mind for later. We've been in this arc where we're basically going over the whole superhero movie. Not just like a little bit, the whole superhero movie. And it's been killing my vibe for Dragon Ball Super, the manga. It sucks because it's been March. Like, I want y'all to know, it is October 3rd. The latest chapter came out September 20th. It has been 7 chapters, right? And I want y'all to know that in chapter 97, we are just now getting Gamma 2 saying that he's gonna like do his sacrifice move from the movie. It's been so long. It's been 7 months, bro. Right now in the Dragon Ball Super manga, we're just stuck at this standstill of just retelling. And I don't know about y'all, I'm gonna go into more detail, but my least favorite thing about Dragon Ball Super is the whole point of them constantly retelling stuff. For example, when Dragon Ball Super first started, we got, I believe, like 4 or 10 episodes of like some like fun banter, just like slice of life Dragon Ball. And then the first real arc we got into was the God Destruction arc, which is them showing some new stuff, but most of it was a retelling of Battle of Gods in its own way. But for me, it was still frustrating because it was still Battle of Gods. They didn't change enough things, in my opinion, to warrant someone to watch that version of that movie instead of just watching the movie. Especially because the movie's only like less than 2 hours, and all the episodes combined is probably like 3 to 4 hours. So you're wasting more time getting more information that doesn't matter when you could have just watched the movie. And then after that, we got a little bit more slice of life, and then we got the Resurrection of F arc, which was exactly like another retelling of the movie. The only thing that was different that they changed a few things, like for example Captain Ginyu with the whole anime and stuff like that, but most of it was still the same. The overall plot was still the same. And so when Dragon Ball Super came out, that was already a bad feeling because we already gotten 2 arcs that were just retelling of movies that everyone has already seen. What's the point of even watching the show? And then finally we got into an anime exclusive arc. We got the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 arc, which is a really cool arc. It was a really cool arc, especially as the first like big Dragon Ball Super arc, the fully original, not a movie or a retelling and stuff like that. So it was really, really cool. And for a while we got like exclusive arcs, like, you know, the Goku Black arc, the Tournament of Power arc, and then we even got some new stuff with the Granola arc and the Moro arc. And so it feels like we've been having a lot of original Dragon Ball content for a minute. So this whole last 7 months of just retelling the superhero movie has been like driving me crazy because they're taking so long to go through it. And I have some theories. I don't know if Toyotaro is doing this because he wants to still cook up, because if y'all don't remember, in the end of the last one, because it's been so long now, it's been a year since we've seen Black Frieza, by the way, but a year ago we saw Black Frieza beat the fuck out of Goku and Vegeta, and we know that the next big arc is going to be Goku and Vegeta versus Black Frieza, something like that, or even like the whole like group of people, Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, everyone going against Frieza, right? And we've been excited for that for a while. That was like, we were like, oh crap, like this is actually like really exciting. Like we haven't seen like Frieza, we've seen Frieza so much. Like Frieza gets shown to us as much as Joker is in the Arkham games, but it was still exciting because it was a whole new form and a whole new way of seeing Frieza, I guess. It was still exciting, right? And so being put on hold for literally a year, either Toyotaro is trying to cook up that arc and make it like super cool and trying to write it and stuff like that, and he's using the superhero arc as basically filler in between that arc, but it's still annoying. Like for example, before the superhero arc, we actually had this like mini Goten and Trunks arc, and I don't know about y'all, I recorded videos on it. I love that arc. It was super fun, slice of life, and we got to see Goten and Trunks actually be older and see new experiences with them. I really liked that arc, and I ain't gonna lie, I would rather have that arc and have 7 more chapters of that arc than us doing this retelling of superhero at this slow dragging pace. And it's even crazy because notice how I said all those arcs that happened in the anime and the manga. Notice how I didn't say the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. That Dragon Ball Super Broly movie never got a manga adaptation. It just got like a page that showed Goku and Vegeta fighting Broly in the ice. That was it. So it's driving me crazy how We got that one page for the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, but yet Toyotaro is wanting us to go through this entire superhero arc, and it's been so bad. That's why I haven't like uploaded a video at all the last 7 months on Dragon Ball Super, because like I just don't want to talk about the chapters because there's nothing new that's happening. There's nothing new that's interesting me. There's some new tidbits in every chapter. Like for example, the last chapter, you know how in the movie Goten and Trunks really didn't do anything. They just fused into Fat Gotenks and just fought Cell Max for a little bit. But in this one, we actually get to see like Goten and Trunks actually use their Saiyan armor thing, like their great Saiyan stuff. But it kind of doesn't matter because it doesn't add to the overall plot. It doesn't change anything. Like, it's not like Goten and Trunks are gonna beat Cell Max because of it. They actually lose and end up turning into Gotenks at the end of the chapter anyway. So it's like nothing's really changing. And like I said at the earlier this video, we already know that Gamma 2 is about to turn into like basically turn into his like dive bomb thing that he does during the movie. And I'm scared because I feel like, bro, Gamma, they've been dragging out this arc so much that probably Gamma 2 is gonna die next chapter, and then the chapter after that we're gonna get Orange Piccolo, and then like Orange Piccolo get beat up and stuff, and then after that then we'll finally get Gohan Beast, and then we'll get the end of the arc. So I feel like we have 4 more chapters of this, which means October, November, December, January. We have been in this arc, this retelling arc, for almost a year. It will be 10 months in January if they ended in January, if my like speculations are correct. And it's so crazy. I feel like I've said it's crazy so much. By the way, it's so daunting to me how every single chapter is like 40 pages, like 40 to 50 pages every month, which makes sense because, you know, it's a monthly manga, and a lot of monthly manga like JoJo and Dragon Ball Super have 40 pages. But it's just crazy how y'all have 47 pages and just been dragging this arc out. Like, I feel like the pacing is terrible. I feel like we should have been through this arc in like 4 chapters at most. 4 chapters, especially because no one wants to see this. Like, everyone has already seen the movie, and me personally, I just hate retelling arcs. I hate them so much. That's also why I didn't like when Demon Slayer did it, when they did it with the Bring Goku movie, the Mugen Train arc. And I did not like that either, because it was like a whole, like, I believe like 7 episodes literally dedicated to the movie. And I'm just like, when y'all make a movie that's like canon and stuff like that, why do y'all do these retelling arcs? And they'll always be like, oh, we gotta retell it for the people that haven't seen the movie. And I'm like, then tell the people to go see the movie. Maybe that's just simple-minded as me. Maybe that's just like, maybe that's too hard for people. But I feel like if someone's telling you that there's a movie for an anime you like and it's canon, right, you need to watch it, right, if you want to continue on the story, and then you don't watch it, and then you go watch the anime, and then you're confused about what's happening, that's on you. That's not on, I don't believe that's on the animation studio to tell you like, yo, like, we need to retell this entire movie instead. Or if you are going to do that, it should be like a quick flashback, like maybe like a minute or two of just the main character just retelling what happened in the movie. I don't feel like we should completely re-show exactly what happened in the movie, but that's just my opinion. That's the main reason I feel I haven't liked Dragon Ball Super right now, especially as a Dragon Ball fan, because right now we're not really getting anything right now. Like, we know Fighters is basically dead. Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is not going to be shown for a while. I don't think we're going to see anything else for that game until 2024, and I don't think that game's coming out until 2025 probably. And then Dokkan and Legends, it's just like the only thing that's keeping like the fan base, like the Dragon Ball is always gonna be fine, and the fan base is always gonna be fine, but it feels like we're not getting like any new content at all, and it's been kind of boring. It's been really boring. I know there's a lot of leaks around this new web series called Dragon Ball Magic. I don't know if that's true. I don't like believing Dragon Ball leaks because people have been leaking the anime return for the last like 3 years. And I'm tired of hearing about it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so tired of hearing about Dragon Ball anime leaks or Dragon Ball web anime leaks. I'm just tired of it. I don't care about them. I don't believe them until I actually see them. And especially I don't care if they're coming from certain sources on YouTube, certain YouTubers that are super inconsistent on their sources. So like me, I don't like hearing about that stuff. So it's just hard sometimes because I just want to see new content, especially as a Dragon Ball fan. And the manga was one of our big sources of new content for Dragon Ball, even though it's weird because in the manga, anything that happens in the manga for Dragon Ball, they never put it into like anything else. I think Dragon Ball Heroes is the only Dragon Ball medium that actually shows stuff from the manga. Like, we'll bring, not Moro specifically, I don't think Moro or Granola are in Dragon Ball Heroes. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna look it up and post it like on the video or something like that. But, and I remember something about PUBG also having like manga stuff for Dragon Ball. I think there's gotta be like some rule in place by like Toei that you can't use certain Dragon Ball manga stuff unless it's animated. There's got to be a reason, because there's just like, why is it that we don't see any of these manga characters in anything else, or manga scenes? It could also be that they don't want to hire voice actors as well, because then if you have Moro, then you have to get a Moro voice actor, and then it might be just a little bit too much work. Or maybe they don't want to replace them or get a person that's permanent. But me personally, I don't think that really matters for real, because if you have 2 different Moro voice actors, it doesn't matter. Like, voice actors get replaced all the time. Anyway, I've been rambling, but I think that's everything I wanted to say. This video is just basically me talking about how I just don't like how the Dragon Ball Super manga has been with the retelling arcs, and my hatred for the retelling arcs in anime as a whole. There are some deeper problems in Dragon Ball Super that if y'all want me to go into, I could, especially with different arcs. I've been thinking about finding an anime to like go through and really like analyze, like deep analyze, because I haven't done like a deep analyzation on the channel for a minute. I've just been doing chapter reviews and like talking about fights and stuff like that, but I haven't really like gone over an entire arc like I did for that Dragon Ball video. And I've been really thinking about it. Either I'm thinking about Dragon Ball Super, Bleach, or Boruto. I've never read Boruto, so that's why I'm like, I kind of want to read Boruto and get into it. Not to like, I'm not really excited about that, but I just want to know what's happening, especially with the time skip. So I might do that. Let me know in the comment section down below. What would you rather see? Would you rather see me go over more Dragon Ball stuff, like maybe go through all of Dragon Ball Super, maybe go through all of Bleach, go through Boruto, something like that? But thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and hit that bell button, post it consistently. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.